Hey, my name is Florence, and this is the Chronicles of a Suburban Farmer's Wife. And if it's your first time watching us today, welcome, welcome, welcome. On this channel, I share my experiences as a learning farmer, and if you enjoy matters farming, especially dairy goat farming, homestead activities outside of the house, this is the right place for you. So feel at home and make sure you tap that subscribe button so that you join this lovely family and you'll always get updates whenever I upload a new video. After you have subscribed, make sure you watch these videos above here just so that you get to know much more about how we started this farm and where we've come from, and just more details and more history about this program. Okay, so let's get right to the video. So today, as I promised in the last video, I'm giving a current update about the progress we've made in our farm. This is like a very current update, so you'll get to know a bit of what has happened in between. And as you can see behind me, the flowers have bloomed so well. It's been a rainy season in this place, and they are looking so lovely. So you'll just get to know what has been happening here. Quite a lot has happened, so let's get right into it. I always used to wonder how long a goat can be milked before its production dried up. Well, is it through expectancy until it delivers the next kid, or is it just for a few months and then it runs out? I didn't really get the answers to those questions until I had to experience it firsthand. Nyameru and Blessing, as well as Kadogo, for a number of months had been our main milkers. They had arrived at our farm already in the lactating state, and we didn't get to know very well how long ago they had had kids, nor how long they had been milked. We, however, wanted them to mate and hopefully boost their milk production in a few months' time. We therefore brought the buck, which has now been with us for about 3 months. Soon after they had mated, Blessing, Nyameru and Kadogo's production went down greatly, and we finally stopped milking them altogether. This gave me an answer to my question that milk runs out within a few weeks of expectancy. But is this typical, or are there exceptions? Let me know in the comments what your experience has been. So for a number of weeks, it was a strenuous time for the goat milk business because the only active milker became Mama Ellie, or Jasmine too. Please refer to the video, a tour of our current farm, just to get a better introduction to our farm and to know the goats that I'm talking about. It was a big challenge as we could not meet the milk demand, which had somehow just gone up after a period of low demand. I had to deliver the milk in the irregular quantities it came in. For example, like 650 ml, 740 ml, 550 ml, rather than our standard 1 liter. This pushed us to bring home quickly one of the does we had purchased before, but was still miles away at a friend's home. Her production is generally lower than Jasmine's, but is definitely a big support to meeting the standard 1 liter packaging daily. Our parents were visiting, and Mom got to give the new doe a name, Gift, and my son added another, Alisa. Gift Alisa. Alisa has a kinda weird personality, extremely apprehensive at all times, and this makes handling her, especially at milking times, quite difficult. Thankfully, we had her dehorned before she came to our farm. She has been having an average to poor appetite, hence has not been producing a lot of milk in comparison to her potential capacity. Her stature is short and she has a good udder, very easy to milk. She's still learning the routines at our farm, and especially the last few days I've seen improvements and that she's adjusting to her new home. Bringing her home also led us to make some new adjustments to our farm structures to build a room for her as well as the kids, Baraka and Ellie, who had never had a permanent space of their own yet. This was especially because of the hostility our new goat was receiving from Jasmine too, and especially Kadogo. We converted the 2 remaining chicken coops to become goat sheds, but fitted in a small space in one of them for the 2 remaining chicken. Finally, after about 3 days of the carpenter's work, each one of the goats had a cozy room to live in. You can see Baraka and Ellie finally in their own room after many months of struggle in the hot sun and cold temperatures at night, sometimes when we got late. We also made better barriers to cover the front of the rooms at night for security from predators and from cold. This really made our work much easier than before when we had to improvise those barriers. We also now have a mini chicken coop, just enough for the few remaining chicken. One miscalculation we made, however, was not to put a mesh on the top part of the chicken coop, as we later realized that they can easily jump out, though they hardly do so. All the same, we are very satisfied and grateful for the progress with the structures this far. So that's a bit of what has been happening here at the farm, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a big like if you have. I believe you have, just to to help this video even get out to many more people and for the growth of this channel. Thank you so much to each one of you who has been supporting this channel. We're really grateful for that support, and I really appreciate you. So if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you'll always get alerts when we upload a new video. So thank you for watching, guys, and in the next video we'll focus on one of the biggest challenges we have faced ever since we began animal farming, both for dairy goats and for chicken farming, just generally for our farming here. So next in the next video I'll share about one of the biggest challenges we have faced, and stay tuned so that you get to know really what that is and how we are trying to mitigate that challenge. So I know we learn from each other, especially if you're really interested in farming, and I'd love to really hear your feedback. Please make sure you give a comment in the comment section below. Make sure you let me know if you're learning something, if you're enjoying the videos, or what you'd like to know maybe about the farming we're doing. I just love to hear from you, so make sure you give me that feedback, and I'll be sure to give feedback where need be. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.